Do you want to migrate to Canada and is unsure of the ways you can go about this? In this video, I will be sharing with you the 6 pathways that you can utilize to migrate to Canada. Guys, let me make this clear. There is no special link or magic pathway that you can utilize to get to Canada. You don't need a lawyer, you don't need an immigration consultant, and you don't necessarily need to pay any money to go to an expensive seminar. You can do all of this all by yourself, and there will be no gatekeeping in this video. Now, the main reason why a lot of people opt for those services is because they do not know that the information is readily available at the tip of their fingers. Now, after I make this information available to you and you feel like you want to pay somebody else to assist you, that's fine. But most of the time, a lot of individuals pay a lot of money, which they really don't have, and I want to save you from doing that, right? So like I said, I'm not going to gatekeep any information. I'm not charging you for anything, but I'm just going to ask you for a small favor. And as small as it is, you know a lot of people won't do it. I'm just asking you to like, share, leave a comment, and subscribe. Not a big ask, don't it? So enough of the talking, let's get right into this video. The first one is the Express Entry program. The Express Entry system uses a points-based comprehensive ranking system to assess and rank candidates based on various factors, including age, work experience, language proficiency, and other criteria. The highest ranking candidates are invited to apply for permanent residency through regular draws from the Express Entry pool. Now, the Express Entry is further broken down into 3 categories. Within the Express Entry, you have the Federal Skilled Worker class, requires at least 1 year of continuous full-time or equivalent part-time work. Now, to make this simple, this is typically your regular corporate jobs like accounting, engineers, IT professionals, right? Those skilled areas. This is the cheapest pathway, but one of the most competitive to migrate to Canada. The second is the Federal Skilled Trades class. This requires at least 2 years of full-time work experience or the equivalent in part-time in a skilled trade within the last 5 years, and offer a full-time employment for at least 1 year or a certificate of qualification in the trade issued by a Canadian authority. And the third option under this category is the Canadian Experience class. This is pretty much a route where you go to school in Canada and then you apply in the Express Entry pool. This might be one of the easier way, but one of the most expensive. Typically for all 3, you're going to need to be proficient in English or French and have sufficient funds to sustain yourself and your family while in Canada. Now, the second migration path is through the Provincial nominee program. These programs allow provinces and territories to select or nominate individuals who meet their specific economic and labor market needs for permanent residency in Canada. Each province and territory in Canada, except for Quebec, has its own PNP with different streams and categories. These streams are designed to target specific groups of immigrants, including skilled workers, entrepreneurs, international graduates, and more. Now, please keep in mind that the eligibility criteria, application process, and requirements vary between province and territories, and even within different streams of the same PNP. Now, the third option is family sponsorship. If you have close relatives in Canada who is a citizen or permanent resident, they may be able to sponsor you for immigration. Spouses, common law partners, dependent children, parents, and grandparents are generally eligible for sponsorship. The sponsor must meet certain criteria. The Startup Visa program is an immigration pathway that allows foreigners with innovative business ideas to immigrate to Canada and establish their startup. It is designed to attract dynamic entrepreneurs who want to create jobs and contribute to the Canadian economy. This may not be ideal for everyone, but it's a pathway. At number 5, we have the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program, also known as AIP. This requires a job offer from a designated employer in one of the Atlantic provinces. These are Newfoundland and Labrador, Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, or New Brunswick. And you have to meet the specific criteria set by that province and the program. At number 6, you have the Caregiver program. The Caregiver program is an immigration pathway that allows individuals with caregiving experience to come to Canada and work as caregivers. It provides an opportunity for foreign nationals to contribute to Canada's workforce by providing care for children, elderly individuals, or other individuals with disabilities. There are two main streams within the Caregiver program. The first one is the Home Child Care Provider Pilot. This stream is for individuals who have a job offer to work as a caregiver for children in a private household in Canada. The program offers a pathway to permanent residency for eligible caregivers. The second one is the Home Support Worker Pilot. This stream is for individuals who have a job offer to work as a caregiver for individuals with high medical needs in a private household in Canada. So like the Home Child Care Provider Pilot provides a pathway to permanent residency for eligible caregivers. So now I just gave you all that information and you're clueless what to do. Well guys, the truth is all of the information is on the IRCC's website, and I'll leave a link to each of these which I talk about so you can see all the details about the program, from the amount of money required to the steps to apply. This is the source. This is the truth. Most of the information that people are telling you comes from this website. And the reason why a lot of people have to pay for it is because they simply just don't know that this is where the truth is. Now in terms of application guys, simple 1, 2, 3 process as well. Just look at my video on how to apply for your Canadian visa or work permit, your student visa, and you'll see that all of them follow the same pattern. So I'm just going to go over the express entry information now on the IRCC website so you can see what it looks like, and you'll see that it's a easy 1, 2, 3. All you need to do is spend some time, read the information, and decide which category is best for you, because not everyone will be qualified for all the programs available. So here I'm on the page for the express entry, where it says immigrate through express entry. So on this page, you'll find all the information you need about the express entry program, right? So remember I mentioned it is points based. So when you select the comprehensive ranking system, shortened CRS, let's open link in new tab. It will give you all the details you need to know about the CRS system. Now to see what your score would look like, you can use this link here, use our comprehensive ranking system tool. So let's open, let's scroll down, and once you complete this information, it will tell you what your estimated CRS score is. Now let's go back to the main page. When you go further down on the page, you'll see how the express entry works, get the documents you need, how to submit your profile, how to apply for permanent residency if you are invited, and if your application is approved. Guys, these are literally all the information you will ever need. So let's open how the express entry works. And you can do this for all the programs I mentioned. I'll leave link to them in the description of this video. Right, so let's go on this page. So these were the 3 categories which I mentioned: Canadian Experience Class, Federal Skilled Worker Program, and Federal Skilled Trades Program. So step 1, find out if you're eligible to apply. Step 3, get your documents ready. Step 4, fill out your profile. Step 5, get an invitation and apply. Now take some time, read through all the information on this page, and you will get all the information you need about the express entry profile. Now there are various things that will affect your points: your age, your number of work experience that you have, things like whether you have family in Canada. But today you need like about say 450 or more points to be selected in one of these draws, right? And the second one I mentioned was the Provincial nominee. Now here's a link which is directing you to the Provincial nominee program, right? And here we go again. All the information you'll ever need to know about the Provincial nominee. So guys, I'll leave all the links in the description of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share with a friend, don't gatekeep, and subscribe. So that's it for now guys. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.